Did I don't know. We already did. You said we was already live, but we got some technical difficulties.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I see it here. I didn't see
Now,
it.
yes. Hey guys. Hey
Hey,
guys. Hey guys.
yeah,
Welcome.
so getting back to you
Yes.
said okay, you was an essential worker. I want to.
Yes.
Sorry.
So this Friday, I went to get the vaccine. I got my first shot. I was very hesitant at first. I'm like, oh, I'll get to it. I'm not in no rush. But then I really thought about it. Like, so many people all over are trying to really get this vaccine, and it's at my fingertips. Like, my job is like, you know. And so I decided to do it on Friday. I got my first dose. My arm is a little sore. I felt like a little tired. But nothing crazy. But they said the second dose, that's when you start really feeling, so hopefully I don't get all them symptoms. But I feel good. I'm glad I did it though. I travel. I want to be that person that be going, this is my card. I'm vaccine. I'm good.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So,
I'm still in between. Like, I don't know if I am. I feel like it's a risk if you do, if you don't. Like, it's like your choice. Like, I think it's like everyone else's personal choice whether they do it or not.
Exactly.
So it's like, I'm still on the fence.
Why not? Really? Why though? What's your reasons? Why are you on the fence?
Because this didn't go through the proper channels. Like, I feel like right now, the people that are taking it, I feel like it is a clinical trial. We shouldn't be a part of a clinical trial. A clinical trial happens before a drug is approved by the FDA. And it usually takes years and years. And they say, oh, it went through. They just fast track this though. Like we really don't know. Like, there's a chance that everyone will be good that takes it, but there's a chance that you don't. And at the end of the day, people die during clinical trials too. People can die taking this. Like I said, it's a 50-50 chance.
Right. Because you can die if you get it. You know what I'm saying? If you get COVID. So it's kind of like you said, you have to make your own judgment on it.
You have to make your own decision and figure out like what's, the pros and the cons. Right now, like I said, I'm on the fence. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm forced to do it, then I'm gonna do it.
But you travel too much too, E. Like, I don't know.
There's a lot of people who had COVID and their immune system kicked in and they were fine.
Yeah.
Like there's people that died, just like there's so many people that died during a clinical trial. There's people that died after a drug is approved by the FDA. They still suffer adverse reactions. So I just think like it's really like you could die either way. Like, and I could still catch COVID and be healthy like a lot of other people.
Right. Walking around asymptomatic. So yeah. Again, I guess it's everybody's choice.
My colleague is like, you don't do it just for you. You do it in case, like, my mother is,
exactly.
So it's like, even if you are asymptomatic, it doesn't mean that your father will be. You know what I'm saying? So
and that's why I really did it, E. Yeah. Because my dad, you know what I'm saying? And people, I want to be able to protect him as well, and other people that's, around me that's elderly. Not just thinking about myself, because I was thinking about myself. I'm not taking that. No, I'm gonna lose a pinky toe. I'm gonna lose, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not doing it. But I was like, let me stop being selfish. If God is ready for us to go, He gonna take us. So I'm like,
my coworker was going in about that vaccine. He was like, you're not gonna take the vaccine. You're selfish. Like, he was just going in. Oh my God. He was like, here's the reason why I'm in the house, because you're the reason
you won't take the vaccine.
Like, he was like, you're the reason. My daughter, I can't see my daughter right now because you're out. Because he was saying I shouldn't even be traveling. He's basically like, I should be in my house not doing anything because I'm exposing other people. So, I mean, listen, I'm still on the
Look, I don't know.
I don't know.
Hopefully you'll come around and take it. We'll be good. We're gonna be good. I want to say I just want to take this time out to send our best wishes to DMX over the weekend. I think this Friday they had to rush him to the hospital because he had a heart attack, and they said it was caused by a drug overdose. That's what people are saying. So we send our love, our best wishes. We praying for his family right now. He's still in the hospital, and I was just looking at one of his prayers that he said on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, yeah, so many people take for granted just for waking up this morning and breathing, and you know what I'm saying? And I was like, tag Z. So our prayers go out to him and his family. We wish you a speedy recovery, and that God watches over him.
Absolutely. I agree, but he's looking good. I don't know if you saw the recent picture that they put up of him.
And yeah, like, with him like this. Yeah,
he's looking pretty good in comparison to the way they made it seem like he's like
he was in intensive care.
Like it was looking very grim.
Yeah. So he got some people out there praying for him, and they was out there when I was going. This Saturday we had took my dad to get something to eat, you know, the family, and we seen like 30, 40 people out, Rough Riders.
I was by my house, and Daddy would have loved to see me. Like, why didn't you call me?
We was there. He would have loved that too.
Bergen, Edgefield. Like, yes, that's by.
Wow, you're right. Well, I wasn't even thinking that.
I love. He would have loved.
We should have surprised you. Like you went there before?
Huh?
I wasn't even thinking.
I love that restaurant. Like that restaurant was cool, right? You liked it?
Yes. Shantae says she's been there a few times. So it was she made it the choice. I was like, because I was like, Venus, why Shantae got us going all the way to Jersey? And then when we got there, we was like, okay. The restaurant was really nice. Chart restaurant in Jersey.
New York City, like it's on the water. Exactly. Like right on the water, like over there.
Right. You live near? You don't live too far?
I live like 15 minutes away. Yeah, I mean that's Bergen County. That's like my county. So I live.
I wish I would have known.
Hey, how did you know? And you know when you go over the bridge, that wasn't far.
I know. But I wasn't even thinking.
The bridge, I'm there. That's me.
Right. He would have loved that too.
Exactly. That's the picture. I was like, no, they was not in Weehawken, and then I told you.
My bad. We got to go there though. We got to go there because that restaurant is popping. The food was amazing.
Half classy, like it's because it's in the water. It's like I saw people like in prom dresses, like
right. I see it was elegant. It was like, I was like, am I underdressed?
I saw when I was there when it was like half hood, half classy.
You a mess. Yeah, but next time we get to Jersey, we got to definitely all hook up and go to the restaurant. It was so good.
Absolutely. So so our next topic, what you think about the Floyd trial?
Oh, I am stuck. I am stuck to the trial. I can't wait till tomorrow. I just want to say kudos to Donald Williams. He was on stand last week, and when I say the defense attorney was trying to come for his neck, he was trying to come, and I'm just looking like, you know, and he's just like, you know, I did. Yeah, I said that. I did. I just think he held his own under all of that pressure. You know, I can imagine how it is sitting in that courtroom and somebody just badgering you. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to keep your head. So kudos to him. I loved how he handled himself and he just spoke his truth. Him and I liked Eric Nelson, the lieutenant. No. The state police officer. What was his name?
I saw some of that. I know
you're
talking about. And
the lieutenant.
That was basically like it was excessive, basically.
Exactly. He basically was saying, no, you had your knee on his neck for too long. Unacceptable. So him and Donald was good. I didn't get a chance to see that. They said that they spoke to the cashier. I didn't see. Which ones you seen?
I seen part of hers, but I heard it wasn't good. Like I don't think that she just didn't help. I saw the cashier. There was a woman, the one who actually accepted the $20 bill from George Floyd. I don't know if that's
right. I didn't see that one. Yeah, I didn't see her. Did you see her?
No, it was a guy actually. I think there was a girl that was a witness in the store. Either she worked in the store, and then there was a guy that actually accepted the $20 bill from George Floyd. He's the one that set everything in motion, actually. And he was just saying like he has, you know, they're gonna need like PTSD, like post-traumatic stress counseling after this.
Absolutely.
He just that cashier that accepted the $20 bill. I know he's suffering guilt because he basically said that when they accept a fake bill, a counterfeit bill, the owner of the establishment takes it out of their pay. So when he accepted the bill from George, he told the owner of the store, like, or the manager, like, listen, he just gave a fake $20 bill. And then the manager stormed outside. And
Right.
then that's where the confrontation happened between the store owner and then George Floyd. And then
George,
they called the cops. And then it just spun out of control.
Escalated to, yeah.
So that one, it was sad. It was an elderly guy with white glasses that was there too, that passed by the scene. And
Okay.
he was just like in shambles. Like you could just tell, like he had a 3rd grade education, but I actually think he was the most like impactful witness. Even though that one was good too, the wrestling trainer. But this one, I felt like he had a 3rd grade education, but he was able to express himself in a way to let them know like what you did was so wrong, and he was able to articulate that. And what he said was, they played the tape when he said to Chauvin, the murderer, and he was saying to him like, listen, you go home to your family, let everybody go home to your family, and let's just like be in peace. And then they asked him like, so what do you think? Why did you say that? And he was basically like, because I felt like, we should all go home to our family that we love. But he was like, I said that as a man to him, but now I say to him that he's a maggot because because George didn't go home to his family. And he was just like, I look at you like a maggot today. And I was like, wow. And then he was just crying and just saying like,
yeah, a lot of them were up there tearing.
Yeah, like everybody's going to need some kind of counseling afterwards.
Absolutely.
It's like guilt. Because it's like we all look in hindsight. What could I have done? Like I should have just
like different.
Him over, exactly. Him up, something to help. And he ended up dying, and no one was able to help.
Now, the gentleman I'm talking about is Lieutenant Richard Zimmerman. That's the name. I think he was a big help and impact in this trial. He was just basically saying, once a person is cuffed, that's like that's the lowest level. Like they can't get up, they can't do nothing. Why was your knee on his neck for that long when he couldn't even, do anything? And then they said when he got in, did you see the videotape of when he got in the ambulance? Like he was still cuffed behind his back.
And the paramedic actually had to like push him off, like show him off.
I did see that part.
Hello, we're here, like get off of his neck.
Right. What? And what he was saying too is that he should have, when he was handcuffed, pushed him to the side, because when he said I couldn't breathe, they still had him. Push him to the side so that he could start breathing, or even sit him up. They did none of that. And so I think he played a big part in the trial as well.
I do think the defense is also doing well, because I feel like a lot of times the defense for these, for the state, not the defense. I'm sorry, not the defense. The defense are.
I mean, right? Not the defense.
The prosecutors are very good, and the way that they move in this trial and the witnesses, they actually helping the witnesses to establish valid and impactful points. And I think they're doing a good job, because sometimes these prosecutors be really against you. You think they for the
state,
but they really be trying to get these cops off. And and so I do see that these prosecutors are actually trying to get him convicted. Yeah. Now the defense, I'm a little afraid, because I just don't know what kind of jury we're gonna have. Like it always seems like it's going in our direction, and then bam, we just surprised. So I'm a little nervous as to where this is gonna go, because it always looks like
I said the same thing.
So
and then you be like, tomorrow I'm gonna tune in.
I think they're gonna try to prove the defense. I think they're trying to establish that George Floyd died of a drug like overdose, and as opposed to the knee on the neck. So they're trying to establish that he died for other reasons. So I just don't know what. I know I was on a jury before, and I look back in hindsight, and I wish I would have I was on a criminal trial like before.
Really?
It was 3 Hispanic guys, and out of the 3 Hispanic guys, 1 guy we convicted. The other 2, we did not convict the other 2. But looking back, I wish I would have stood my ground. I should have got a lot of those juries expelled from the jury because a lot. I don't know. I look back on it and I'm like, why did there was one jury there? Like I remember as soon as we got in the back room, she said they just look guilty, and that right there, I look back on that and I'm like, I should have got her thrown off.
Yeah.
What looks guilty? They didn't even say, we literally just started. They didn't say nothing. For you to say that these defendants look guilty, like I don't know. So it's like the jury, you just really don't know.
Yeah, don't know.
There and who's
That's so true.
To play, and a part of me just feels somewhat like I should have got some of them thrown out. And it was like so being on the jury. I remember me and my girlfriend, who I'm cool with now. I met her on the jury, and it was like the black people would sit, like we would go out to lunch, we would break for lunch, and the blacks would sit, we would be in the same restaurant, and there would literally be a table of us blacks and the other side people. It was just so it's that jury is like it really is.
I can imagine that could be tough.
It's tense.
I don't know if I could do it.
No, and I wish I wouldn't have convicted. I wish I would have never. I remember two of us was holding back, me and my homegirl. But it was like we didn't really.
So you think if you would have done anything different, that these guys would have not been convicted?
The one that was convicted, his attorney was horrible. I think that had a lot to do with it. So he wasn't able to prove his case, and he seemed to. It was over like they brutally beat this guy up in a club, and the guy was like half dead. So the other two were able to prove like it was in a club, you don't know, but this particular defendant, his attorney just couldn't establish that it wasn't him. And it just seemed like it was him. And when I was trying to hold out, it was almost like I was holding out because I'm black. Like it was like, he was guilty, but I know his attorney was like horrible.
Right.
So it's like a part of me feel like, I don't know. I still suffer some kind of guilt because a few of them I should have got thrown off when I first walked in. When I first walked in that jury room, I should have got some of them thrown out, and I should have wrote a note to the judge. But a lot of their lives are at stake. These guys were really they were Chase Bank. They were really like, you know, when you get convicted of a crime, your life is like over. Not your life is not over, but you get.
But it's just a lot of things change when you get that under your belt. So you live and you learn.
It goes in our favor. And
absolutely
of murder. Like I want this. Like hopefully, it's going in that direction. We just gotta hopefully the prosecutors are able to drive their point home.
I hope so. I'm praying that we get justice. Period. His family get justice. His name lives on, and it's just gonna be a learning experience for us. Like, if we see something, we say something, you know what I'm saying? Like what if they didn't have those phones out that day? Or what if, you know, Derek didn't start cussing at that cop? It could have been, you know what I'm saying? Like little things that we can play a part in. And, you know, I don't know. Live and we learn though.
Absolutely. I agree.
You want to talk about this DJ?
Oh yeah, there was a DJ. He was on the rock channel, the rock and roll channel, 97 Rock.
Okay.
His name isn't important, but he was fired basically under the same circumstances that Sharon Osbourne was fired. But I think he was like it was more blatant. But I'm gonna play the little clip of the audio and when he was on air and what he said, and you give me your opinion.
Okay.
We have ours.
Okay, wait a second.
I'm very comfortable at a Halle Berry level. Okay. I need a little bit of mulatto still coming through.
A racially charged morning show segment has produced immediate fallout at a local radio station. Good evening. One of the co-hosts of 97 Rock's The Morning Bull Show, who you just heard making those comments, has been fired.
The two other people on the show have now been suspended. The station has also lost at least two major...
Okay, just 1 second. Sorry.
Lost at least two major spots.
Would What started as a conversation about toast
See, we have ours, and I'm going to get into trouble for this.
turned into co-host Rob Lederman comparing types of toast to women's skin tones.
The attractiveness of women that I find to be attractive. So I will never go to a Serena Williams level, but I'm very comfortable with, like, I'm very comfortable at a Halle Berry level.
Host Rich Bull Gainsler is heard saying Ken. Lederman then continues in about a 35-second exchange. Co-host Chris Klein brings up another black woman.
I need a little bit of mulatto still coming through. It can't be.
Not like, is Gail King that's not in your realm?
No, Gail King is not even on my toaster level.
The conversation.
That's
She's not
crazy.
on my toaster level. Wow.
So what do you think? Should he have been fired for stating that he doesn't like Serena Williams, but he'll accept a Halle Berry?
This is the thing. You can be attracted to who you want to be attracted. Like you know, we all have our things that we like, we don't like. But that's something you talk about at the kitchen table with your homie or your homegirls. You know what I'm saying? You don't go on live radio and compare black woman to toast. You just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And don't think that there's going to be some repercussions after that. So yeah, I think that was warranted, him being fired.
Yeah, I definitely think that it had a lot to do with, like, I don't like the whole skin tone comparison.
Right.
We already have issues with, within our own races, like with dark skin, light skin, and for him to kind of like go 10 toes down on it, like,
compare.
Who are you, like, to compare like black people about their skin tone and what you will accept and what's unacceptable?
And just the way he said it, just the way his, again, is not what you say, it's how you say it. He was like, I would never go with a Serena Williams, or it's just the way he did it too. Like, yeah, I would have definitely got him off the radio. You gotta go.
Not on that toaster level. Like,
right.
Like, you actually going to like compare us to like toast, like you said?
Yeah. No, that was that wrong.
And then other people bringing up other black women, like, it's not like they should have like at least maybe brought it to a level of bring up some other white women, and maybe it was a preference level. Maybe it was like
because everybody had their preference.
Yeah, like maybe some of them were too, like, maybe Serena Williams is too like aggressive. She's a boss. She's a billionaire. She's strong. She's muscular. So maybe he doesn't like that type. But for them to keep bringing up different skin tones of blacks and comparing them,
that was unacceptable.
So, yeah, I didn't like that at all. No.
And as his co-host, what is two other people his co-host?
They were suspended for now.
Yeah, I would have been like, yo, easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so if it was me and you, and I was talking about white man, and I'm like, because sometimes it's a double standard, and I'm talking about white men. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this white person. That's too white for my toast. I need a little dark. Like, would you had checked me? Like, listen, easy, Ab.
I probably would have, because I think when it comes to that level, when you're on the radio and you're on FM, I just think they have so many sponsors, and it's just like kind of like with Wendy Williams. She was able to go crazy on Hot 97 and say the things that she was able to say, but now that she's on primetime TV, she has to basically pull it back. So I would say in that sense, like, if we were like getting sponsorships and stuff like that, like, the money to me.
Don't mess with my money, baby. Okay.
Exactly. And that's how the radio stations probably feel too. Like, they losing money because sponsorships are gonna pull it back. If you're talking about, blacks and this, in this type of climate, and you talking about dark skin, light skin, and you don't like this type because they're too black, like, you can't do that. Now I'm pulling back. I don't even want to advertise with you. Give me back my money.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful what you say.
So I think when we do get to that type of level, like, I know we're going to be we're gonna have to pull some things back. And I would say something like, Ed, please don't go there. Like, don't.
Right.
Switch it. Like,
and I know when you right. You know what I'm saying?
And I would switch the lane. Like,
right. Exactly. We're not to switch it up.
Exactly. I start bringing in a black example, like a black man, like, oh, you don't like him, but what about this black person? Like, but you don't like that white guy.
But
like,
you know what was crazy?
Uh-huh.
In the beginning of his conversation, he said, and I might get in trouble for this. So you already knew you effed up. Like, why would you even say it if you already knew in your heart? Like, that's wrong to say. He said it. He was like, I know I might get in trouble for this. Like, you just don't say certain things. Again,
some people feel like, you know, they protected. I feel like a lot of white people feel like they got that complexion for
that's true.
And it's just like what we were talking about with Chauvin and George Floyd. Like, like as much police brutality that's going on in this world, you really keeping your foot, your knee on somebody's neck? Like, where is your mind? Like, we on 2000, you know, we're not in slavery time where we lynching people. Like, I stand there with witnesses and a camera is in your face. But I just think in this,
he privileged. Yeah.
And they're
like, I ain't gonna get in trouble. Yeah, and they privileged. Yeah. And everybody was saying, you know, the cop was, you know, Derek was nervous. You know, so many other people were surrounding him, and I got nervous. And that's what, you know, the defense attorney was saying. Like, you made him nervous, Mr. Williams. You was cursing at him. You was, and you know, I don't buy that. Like you said, he felt like he was president. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm doing my job, and he thought it was the right thing to do. That's the crazy part. He thought he wasn't doing no wrong.
Because he probably thought I was going to get off. I don't know who owns like the FM, but I'm sure it's a lot of white, you know, Jewish people. And he probably figured that, oh, I'm going to be protected by my people.
Right.
You don't know. It always comes down to the almighty dollar. Like, they're losing sponsorship because of you. I don't care if you white, black, whatever. Once you start making me lose money, you're out of here.
Right. You're out of here. I don't care who you are. You're out of here.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. My phone is going off, but yeah, that's
tomorrow it starts again. Monday, the trial for Mr. Chauvin. Derek, I'm gonna be in the building watching that.
And this leads the way for like the next generations, like these, like Derek Chauvin and, you know, George Floyd, and just like with this radio host, like we gotta put a lid on this stuff and get them up out of here. Whether it's a conviction, termination, whatever, we need to set the tone, and it's now the time.
It has to be. It has to be some accountability. Period. I always say that. Like, you do wrong, you're going to have to pay. Like, that's just what it is.
Absolutely.
So Monday we'll tune in.
Yeah.
Let's go into our second segment. I'm super excited about this 5 love language, honey. Definitely, we posted it up. The 5 love languages. And I think it's just so important, especially people in relationships and singles, to know your love language.
See, people are saying you can't find us. I think that's why we don't have no views, but go on. I'm sorry.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, because my mother just texted. She's like, I cannot find you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, E. Wait, let me see. Let me see if we on Facebook.
We are, because I'm looking right at us.
Okay, so yeah, we're on Facebook, but we're not on YouTube. That's something must be going on with YouTube then.
Yeah, maybe it's YouTube.
Definitely something wrong.
You think so, right?
Yeah, but Danny girl is on YouTube, and I see a message from her.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, so getting back to what we were saying.
Yes, love language.
Yeah.
So I just think it's important that, you know, couples, singles, like, we should definitely know our love language, so that when we enter these relationships and we find our soulmates, our love, that we know their language. You know, like I said to my sister the other day, I was like, maybe your husband don't speak your love language. You got to learn what he likes, so that you can show him that love language. You know what I'm saying? Just cater to your partner. And I'm speaking for me as well. I've been single for a long time. And, you know, once I really get into something and I settle and marry, hopefully, I want to be able to cater to my mate. I want to be able to know their love language. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be so Like, you ain't tell me you want that. So I want to let you know this is my love language, and I want to let you know mine.
And let me just say, love language is also for friendships too. Because sometimes
Absolutely. I was thinking that too.
We be talking different love languages sometimes.
Girl.
So I do think that also applies to friendships.
Absolutely.
Also. Like,
that's so
this
true.
is so important for just coexisting in this world.
Yeah, that's so true. I was just looking at, I was like, oh shoot, friends. And it makes sense though. Friends need that too. Like, I don't speak your love. So what is my love language? So that we can communicate more. I know, oh, she don't really like that. I know when I say this, let me not do that. Or you know what I'm saying? It's so important with friendships as well. Hi, Ma. So we good now? I see you.
Yeah, I sent her the link.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Happy Easter, everyone. We already said that, but yes. But yeah, so I think it's important for all of us to really know what actually makes us, like, you know, blossom and thrive.
Right.
Because we all have different things that we respond to positively.
That's facts. So many times I'd be like, you know, when you're in different relationships, you'd be like, what's going on? And they don't understand me, and why they don't do this, and why they don't tell me they love me. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know your love language, or we don't know theirs.
What are the 5 love languages?
Let's go into the 5 love languages. I got it here. Okay. So the 5 love languages are words of affirmation.
Yes.
2 is physical touch. 3 is receiving gifts. 4 is quality time. And number 5 is acts of service. Now, girl, did you do your quiz before we get into it?
I did mine. Yes.
You did yours. Hey, Jasmine. I told her, I said, Sissy, you better be tuned in.
I don't know
about the love language.
I feel like, you know, it's trickling in now. Like,
yeah, they coming in now. We maybe because we did the countdown and that was new. Maybe I don't know if that triggered something, but we here.
I don't think it was on fully before. Like, I don't know.
Then sometimes YouTube have like little glitches, but we here.
Yeah, they definitely do. Absolutely.
So those are the 5 love languages. And when we post today, we told our people to do the quiz, learn your love language. If you guys are in the chat room and you did the quiz, let us know your love language. Even if you didn't do the quiz, what do you think your love language is?
Yeah, what do you think? Because I think even without me taking the quiz, I already know what my most important thing is to me. And like you said, the love languages, I'm gonna say them again. What was it? Words of affirmation, acts of service, physical touch, gift, and quality time. Yeah, I already know out of all of them, like
what is your
on the scale?
What is your love language, co-host?
I think the top 2 is definitely acts of service, and I think it's a tie between quality time and gifts, but definitely acts of service, quality time. Okay, let's take tell me what. Let's take the test. So what do you think? I'm getting confused because I'm like, wait, I don't think it did say that. What did it say when I took it?
So my love language, and I've read the books. I read the books because there's books out there, guys, of love languages. I read the book, and so I already knew, but I took the test again. My love language is acts of service. So let me just say a little bit about acts of service. The words he or she most wants to hear is, let me do that for you. That's acts of service. Baby, I got you. Let me do this, right? Tell, like, the speakers of language of their feelings don't matter. Like, if I'm saying something to you and you don't remember what I said, like say, oh, dag, I love massages, but you ain't never give me a gift certificate to go get them. Like acts of service, babe. I got, you know, and some people will say that's a gift, but that's also part of acts of service. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or I come in from work late and usually they don't do the kitchen, they don't clean. But now the kitchen is clean. Damn, babe, thank you so much. I know, you know, that's not what you do, but he cleaned the whole kitchen for me. Acts of service. So that's definitely my love language. Definitely my love language.
And I do think, like, because I remember me and you discussed that before. Like, I feel like a lot of times it's important to us because we're so independent and we
Right.
so like those go-getter types. And it's like,
Yeah.
I want to take a break sometimes. And I want you to
Absolutely.
be able to zero in and know what I like without me having
Exactly.
to explicitly tell you, like, do this, do that. Like, I want you to just take the initiative to do it on your own because I'm so used
Facts.
to doing it on my
To
own.
doing-
Like, so it's
That's
nice
facts.
if someone can take the load off of you.
That's so true, E. And me and you
Yeah,
share
so-
that. We share that, you know, that whole alpha woman. But sometimes, like you said, we want that, you know, that leadership, that like, I got you, babe. You don't got a plan tonight. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking tonight. I got this. You come home and dinner's on the table. Wow. You know what I'm saying? It just shows appreciation. That is
Yeah.
mine. What is your love languages, guys? Put it
Yeah,
in
so
the
tell
chat
me,
room.
Ebony, let's take the little 7-question thing so I
Okay.
can do it at the same time.
Okay.
You answer it. I'm gonna ask you, you can
Okay.
ask me, but we both gonna
Okay.
answer to each other and then tell each other what it is. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go first with the first question.
Okay.
What's your ideal date? Going to the bar for some drinks and pool, staying in watching a movie, or a fancy candlelit dinner, or making dinner together, or going to some sort of live show? Which one is your ideal date?
Making dinner together.
Okay, and mine is
Yeah. What is yours, co-host?
yeah, mine is that too. Mine is
Making
the same.
dinner together.
Yes.
I thought you was gonna say a candlelight dinner.
I like that too. It's a toss up. A lot of them I would like want to say like all of the above, like but they didn't have that choice.
Yeah. Jasmine said making dinner together. Ain't that cute? It's like spending quality time. You not doing dinner, he ain't doing it, but y'all doing dinner together.
A part of me thinks that like, but I'm thinking about a first date. When they say date, I'm thinking like that's a first date. It's like
Yeah, I
the
see what
date.
you're saying.
So to me,
That's
I know men, I'm irresistible. So I know they're gonna be all over me. And no, but for real,
Whatever.
listen, but a man's gonna be a man. So a part of me thinks like I don't, because
Yeah.
when they want to take you out, it'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, where we going?
Right.
I'm gonna come over and we'll cook. No. So
Right.
that's how I feel. Like I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, not on the first date. Maybe the first date you court
I
me,
know,
take
but
me
I'm
out.
so ingrained in men saying to me, I'm gonna come
I'm
over.
coming over.
Together
Right,
instead
right,
of
right.
you taking me out.
Right,
So that's a
right.
part of me is saying that's why I don't want cooking together. Maybe after we are together,
Right.
then I feel like that. But
That's
no.
true. Yeah, not
So
on the first date. I agree with you. We right here. I agree with you. I want you to be
Yeah,
like,
because they're
listen,
gonna move the cooking to the bedroom. So
right. Let me feed you in bed. No,
on
I'm
the
good.
first date.
On the first date. Let me feed you in bed. No, I'm good.
Exactly.
So yeah, that is true.
Like
That is true.
marshmallows and syrup. No.
With syrup. You like syrup?
Exactly.
Heat it up.
No,
Let's heat
no
the
main
syrup.
course, just syrup and strawberries and fruit and no. And whipped cream. No, thank you.
Oh my God. So yes, ladies, not on the first date. You want somebody to take you out and court you and treat you like the lady, the beautiful young lady you are. Open your door, go in a restaurant and have a candlelight dinner. That's what we're talking
Yes,
about.
Absolutely.
Second, third date, then we can cook together.
Yes.
So, okay. So the next question, co-host, what's a big turn off for you on a date? If your date is rude to the waiter, if your date shows up late, if your date constantly checking his phone, if your date isn't the cuddle type, if your date doesn't like the restaurant that was chosen. What's the big turn off?
This question was like all of the above, like it's over.
Right. But one good one, like, this is the last date. I know which one for me, honey.
It's a toss up between being rude to the waiter and checking your phone. I don't know that part.
Mm-hmm.
it's a toss up between those two. But I would go with being rude to the waiter.
Okay.
What's yours?
I had 2 toss up too, honey. So mine's is if you keep checking your phone while we at dinner and you trying to get to know me and you on your phone and you on your phone.
One of his kids are like, maybe he got a babysitter.
No, I'm piecing you out. No, you look, you better make sure your babysitter good.
You don't got nobody to pick up the kids. The kids at home with the babysitter. The babysitter needs to go home.
Let me say this. He said the babysitter got to go home. He better make sure all of that is together before he take me out to dinner. Make sure the kids is good. Make sure your baby mama ain't calling you. Make sure your homeboys, yo, I'm going to be on this date for like 4 hours. Check me later about the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just showing respect. That's showing me that you're into me. I don't even want to see your phone. I don't want to know how your phone look. And that's for women too. Because some of us, you know how we get. We like, we on Instagram, we on Facebook. But I'm learning to like, if I'm out on a date, like I don't put your phone away. Me. Focus on me. Okay.
For me, check off mine. Mine is definitely rude to the waiter.
Really? Okay.
If you rude to the waiter, then that means I don't know what you liable to do with me. Like, I don't know. I don't like somebody just because some of like you still got to be. These people are cooking your food. Like, I don't want somebody just rude for no reason because then that shows me how will you treat me, and you may not have patience. You might be like, I need patience, especially with myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can be in myself, and like I would never want somebody that's rude to the waiter. Like, I feel like that is a deal breaker to me. Especially if it's a nice waiter. Like, I can understand if the waiter is like, you know, bringing out the food late, spill the drink on me. Okay, I might get impatient with that type of behavior. But if you just blatantly rude and you just like acting like they're a slave or something, then nah.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know if I want to deal with you because then I know what's wrong later.
That's true. My second up real fast was being late. Now, if my date is late for the dinner, say like an hour or two. First of all, I'm leaving. I have no patience. So how long would you wait at a restaurant for your date? First of all, he should be picking you up or she should be picking you up, whatever. Like, but how long would you wait for a date to get to a restaurant if y'all meeting at the restaurant? How long?
I would wait about 20 minutes.
Okay. 20 minutes, really?
And
I would wait like a half hour, and that's too long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's if we're in communication and he's saying he's stuck in traffic or something.
Right, exactly.
Otherwise.
Yeah, it has to be a reason. But you should be in a restaurant waiting for me, right? If we having dinner at 6 p.m., you should be sitting in there. I want to walk in, you know, I want to be all, and I want you, you know, walk into the table. You should be waiting for me, not late. And that's for females too. You know how we do. We got to get our hair done. No, make sure you prep. You do your makeup, you have your clothes out because nobody wants to wait for you. Nobody, that's just showing like you don't care about my time. And I care about my time.
Yeah. My second one was
you said the phone, right?
Yeah, the phone would be the phone. Definitely the phone. I wouldn't like that either. Like
that's a deal breaker.
I'm not paying attention. Like, are you not that interested? Because if you're not that interested now, like you can't be checking it. I actually hooked up. I hope she's not on here. But I hooked up one of my homeboys with my home girl. I don't think she's on. But he was constantly checking his phone. And she told me about him constantly checking his phone.
Right.
And he did tell me he was contacting other women. Like he did tell me. He was on a date. And
that's so disrespectful.
It is. And
was he not interested in her? Like, why was he even there then? Was he not interested? And did she stay? Okay, listen, did she stay? Did she stay in the restaurant with her?
I hope somebody. I hope.
You done said it now. Say it. You done spilled the beans. What happened? Wait, my question is, you don't got to go into detail. Did she stay for the rest of the date while he was checking for other girls on his phone?
Yes. And
then she crazy.
And he was rushing at the end of the date to leave.
No. I'm good.
We
I would have been
rushed.
left.
The restaurant was closing, but it was still early because we in a pandemic, so restaurants in New York City they close like 9, 10 or whatever.
Right.
So even if it closed at 9, 10, we could still go for a walk in the park or something.
Mhm.
But he was like, I gotta get home, I gotta rush, I gotta go home. So once she told me that, I was like,
That's crazy.
Because I don't know who's listening. I knew what he was up to because I know how he gets down. So
Yeah.
to me, it's like, I know like having some of my homeboys how they do when they checking their phone. It's not like I said, I would hope it's for their kids and the babysitter gotta live or whatever it is, but
yeah,
I would not want him going to check on other chicks or whatever. But
yeah, it's
so
disrespectful. Like, know your worth. Like, I would have left. What? That's your phone? It's on the table. Put your phone
he
away.
said he kept checking his phone like over and over. He was checking it, like he wouldn't leave his phone alone.
Have you ever been on a date? And we're gonna go to the next question. Have you ever been on a date where somebody was on their phone constantly while you was even not on a date? Maybe they was at your home or you were there at his house and he was constantly on his phone.
I feel like I can't think of it now because maybe I wasn't that into him, but I feel like somebody was like that. I hate it. Like even in a restaurant when I was over at the next table and I see, but I can say like I don't have friends like that. Like I feel like I don't have a lot of friends like that are constantly on their phone or just being in a relationship. Like, because even when I go out to restaurants and I look over, and even if you look around your surroundings in the restaurant, it be dates or married couples or just a couple dating. Everybody is on their phone. They don't even be engaged with each other.
That's so true.
And I look around and I'm like, I don't want to be like that. Like, so I can say I went out to go to a restaurant and I can say me and him, like, I shouldn't say him, but me. But we were out and it was like we was like talking about everything, talking about life, talking about everything. Yes. And I just was looking around. I saw like the next table. He was on his phone. She was on her phone. It was like everybody was so engrossed. So I was appreciating, like, wow.
Right. Let me say this. Let me say this. You know when a person is into you. You already know when you first go out with a guy, when you first dating, you know when somebody's into you, they're not going to be on their phone. I don't care how much you in love with internet or social media. You're not going to be on your phone because that person is intriguing. You want to know, the conversation is inspiring. Like, I don't want to be on my phone. I want you into me and I want to be into you.
What if you're going out with a surgeon or ER doctor?
Well, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Get to your bag. Okay.
No, there's a lot of people that are so in like their work is very demanding. So in that instance, like if I was on a date and that was a circumstance, then I might be like a little bit flexible with that. But like you said, I would have to know the reason. But if you're just picking up your phone constantly and you looking at it, and then I look over and it's Instagram, nah.
Right, exactly. And you scrolling up, looking at no. That's a wrap.
Yeah, when it's Instagram, it's over. Like that's why I can't even remember who I've been because I feel like it's instantly over. So I feel like I've dealt with that.
You don't even remember that.
I really don't even remember because it's instantly over. So it's like not even like impressionable in my mind for me to even talk about it. But I feel like I've dealt with something like that before.
Really? Yeah, I'm trying to think too because again, I haven't really date people like that. So I haven't really gone on dates where I had to be like, let me see if they on their phone. But I guess the few that I have.
But what about friends? Because I feel like sometimes even when you go out with friends, a lot of friends do that too. And that annoys me when friends do it too. Like I've left and argued with some friends.
Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I'm checking my messages or my business. I do sometimes. So I do got to learn.
I get that, but constantly when I'm talking to you and you're not even tuned out because of your phone.
Yeah. Now I won't get there. I won't get there. I'll like, let me answer this email. Hold on. And then put it down. I'm focused. Yeah. So, I just think it has to be a balance. Everybody has their, their businesses or whoever, you just gotta have a balance. Like, don't be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
And don't
Yeah.
make it visible. It needs to be done in like moderation.
Right, in moderation. Exactly. Go ahead, read your next question.
What's the best present your partner could give you? Oh, I'm like, let me see the multiple choice. What's the best present your partner could give you? 2 tickets to see your favorite band, breakfast in bed, a little love note, a back massage, nice jewelry.
Mine's, if you know me, you know I love a good massage. Okay. So I'm going to say a back massage. You know what I like.
That's definitely not mine. Mine.
I know you don't like that. You don't like rubbing. It's the back rubs. What's yours?
Mine is a little love note.
That's cute.
A little love note, because I just feel like a massage, like that's kind of sexual to me. Like, so that wouldn't mean anything because I feel like men are just like, that's just dumb. They gonna love the sex or whatever, but I feel like with a love note, I just feel like that takes more expression and like, I don't know. I like
that's sentimental too. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, like me, I need that, like, that attachment, that emotional attachment.
That is cute. Yeah. I want a back massage and then breakfast in bed. I'll take those two. After the massage, you can make me breakfast.
Like, I would love the breakfast in bed, but the notes have to be like deep. Like, don't just be writing no note like, hey,
right.
Hope you have a good day.
Right. It has to be poetic. Like, you got to be a poet out this mug.
Exactly. And you got to tell me why you in love with me. You know, like, you know, I'm the best person on earth to you. Like, it needs to be
right. Yes, Jasmine, that back massage. Monique said a little love note for me. That is cute. I think that is cute. When you come in from work, or you leave from work on your bed, you got a little note from you be like, oh, he love me. That's cute. It is cute.
Yes, I do. I love that. But the back massage, I do like I love, like, you like the masseuse back massage and like the love thing. But I love a back massage. I actually do. But
you do?
Not in a salon.
But you don't like it in a salon. You like your partner.
I don't like it in a salon, but to me that's foreplay.
Really?
Like, to me, a back.
So you get horny when somebody rub your back?
I love my back. But not with.
I get it for relaxation. Now, if my partner massages me, I might get a little, bothered. But when I'm at the spa, it's all about relaxing, getting them knots out your back. Like, I love it.
Maybe if I got into it like that, but to me, I always think of it as foreplay. Like, maybe I need to like shift my mind and think of it like relaxation.
So
yeah, but I need to embrace the relaxation.
Yeah, listen, I love it. The next question for you: What do you think? What do you think is your?
You got my question. Okay, mine was okay. You got okay. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I said back massage and breakfast in bed, and you said the little love note. Okay.
Sorry.
What do you think is your biggest flaw as a partner? Now, let me say that again. What do you think is your biggest flaw as a partner? You're too type A. You get too comfortable in a relationship. You can be forgetful. You know how we don't remember things. You're like, I don't remember that. You're not the best at communicating, or you get pissed off easily. Which one are you?
I get pissed off easily.
Really? I knew you was gonna say that. You don't got no damn patience, right?
You be like, oh my God.
I knew you was gonna say that. So you get pissed off easy.
What's yours?
I'm gonna say I can be forgetful. Like, you don't remember? I'll be like, nah, I don't remember that.
I be saying to you,
you don't remember that, son?
I be like,
I know.
Like,
I'm telling you, everybody say that. Everybody like, yo, you smoking? I just said that to you yesterday. I swear they be
Yeah.
saying that. So I'm gonna say that one of my flaws is I be like forgetting. I do.
Me too. I get pissed off easily because I just feel like sometimes like I'm trying to work on that. Like, but I get pissed off like so like because my patience be like I'm trying to work on my patience, but it'd be like, oh my God. Like I remember when I was in going out with my friend and we was walking and I just remember just getting so pissed. I was like, I don't like I was on vacation and I was walking on the side of the road and I was just like,
So why were you pissed?
first of all, I was on vacation. It was hot. I
Okay,
don't
it was
walk
hot.
long distances on vacation.
Oh. So
Like,
you didn't want to take a romantic walk with your, I mean, who? You was by yourself or?
I was with somebody. So anyway, I was walking and I was getting pissed because it's like it wasn't that far, but it was so hot with the weather, and then not just the weather, the roads when you in like on some islands, they don't have
Right.
sidewalks. So
Okay.
the cars are speeding at you. So it's
Right.
speeding at you, you're hot, you're walking, and I just remember just getting so pissed. Like, why am I like
what are we doing here?
like why are we not in the cab? But it literally was a 5-minute walk. I shouldn't be pissed off. Like, but we could have just jumped on the bus. But I just
So
remember
you think you could have handled that differently? Like, okay, babe,
I
you want to
did.
walk? It's not that
I
long.
remember
Okay.
him saying to me like, "What's wrong?" Like that's what I'm saying. I need the patience.
Like he like, what's wrong?
Why's your face like that? Like, come on, can you please stop? Because everybody gonna start looking at you. Like,
Right.
and I had to like, I was like, oh, because he said it like that in that kind of way, which takes patience. Like,
Right.
if you would say to me, "Fix your effing face" or something like that, or you get
Then you would
like,
have been like, right.
what? Then it would
That's
have
so
been
true.
But when you
Right.
say it in a nice way, like, come on, why's your face like that? Everybody gonna be looking at you and looking at me like I did something to you. Can you please just fix your face? So
Right.
at that point, I was like,
Oh, that was so nice.
I was
No,
like,
for
you know
real.
what?
Because anybody else would have been like, yo, fix your, you know what I'm saying? So that was
Like,
dope
what
for
the
him to
F
be
is
like,
wrong with you? Like, because they're saying in an aggressive way. What the F is wrong with you? Like, stop. Come
Right.
on now. Why are you acting like that? You can't walk. You
right.
overweight.
And then y'all would have been like, stop playing.
No, because I'm
And
saying
then it would have been a whole nother. So
yeah,
that was cool that he
that's what I'm
was.
saying. That's how it escalates. But when you say it like, come on, why your face is like that? So at that point, because I was so pissed walking, I'm sweating and I'm in the street walking. So I was like, you know
I'm
what?
sweating.
Let me just like fix my face. Like, let me fix my face. So that's like I said, I get pissed off easily. So I need
Gotcha.
to like work on that, but I know that's me.
Your mom says she liked jewelry and diamonds. I think her love language might be gifts. Is that true, Mom? Ain't nothing wrong with that because that's my second love language.
I don't think that's right. Probably my mother.
And it don't gotta be expensive. You don't gotta buy me no Chanel bags and it could be so simple, like you said, like a little card, or you know what I'm saying, with the favorite candy that I like in there. It's so simple, but gifts is my love languages too. That's my love language, guys.
That too, like I think that would be my next one. Would be gifts, like
Right?
definitely, and words of affirmation. I definitely like
Yes, that one too.
Yeah, words of affirmation. That's important to me. Okay,
So you got the next one.
Which quality is most important in your partner? Loyalty, sense of humor, intelligence, level-headedness, kindness.
I can't say this clear enough. You already know what I'm gonna say, right? Loyalty. You have to be loyal. If there's no loyalty, there's nothing.
That's true.
Loyalty.
That's
Your
definitely
loyalty has to be to me. Like, I just feel like if you don't have loyalty, you don't have none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I didn't think about that.
That's me, loyalty.
I was
Just
thinking
be loyal to me. Just be loyal to me. What you was thinking about?
My first one is definitely intelligence.
That's my second one. I mean, you got to be smart though. But
it was a toss up. I didn't even think about the loyalty part because I just love a sense. Like I think the first thing that would get me and reel me in would be intelligence and sense of humor.
The smart, yeah, and sense of
Okay,
humor too. Yeah, sense of humor too. You gotta make me laugh. If you don't make me laugh, and you gotta be smart though too. So intelligent. I like a smart person.
I
They gotta
do
teach me some stuff. Teach me some stuff. Cause I be
do
slow motion.
love a smart
I be
person.
slow motion sometimes. Teach me.
Yeah, I love a smart person, and like I don't like somebody dumb saying like I've been with people that's like, oh my god, I can't like when you got an issue and you working out something, it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like did he really just say that? Like, forget, let's just go on to the next topic because you can't help me work this out.
Right.
So
You can't help me work this out. Let's
so
change the subject.
like I've been with people that's not intelligent. It gets me
Yeah.
easily pissed off. Going back
Right.
to the previous question. But yeah. So mine, like yours definitely is loyalty. Mine is intelligence. The next one will be sense of humor. Okay,
Really, yeah.
so the last question. Okay, you read it.
Okay. What would be a deal breaker for you in a relationship? Your partner criticizing you in a non-constructive way, your partner forgetting your birthday, anniversary, date night, your partner not making you a priority, not seeing your partner for long periods of time, your partner not being intimate with you. This is good stuff. I don't know.
It's so funny
Read that
because
again.
read that question. Your partner criticizing you in a non-constructive way.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it said constructive way.
No,
But
non.
constructive way.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely would be the first one. I can't deal with that. No.
Yeah. Jasmine said all of them, all of the above. I know, right?
You're
But
right
what's
about
the
that.
one thing? What's the one thing that's like if you do this one thing,
Oh,
nah.
but your partner not. My first. Now that you read that, I'm saying that criticize you or not, but your partner not making you a priority.
Yeah, that's mine. That was mine.
Yeah.
E. That was mine.
mine.
Because if you make me a priority, you're not gonna forget my birthday. You're not gonna forget my anniversary. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend time with me because I'm the priority, right?
I don't like criticizing though. That would be second to me, to mine.
Yeah,
like,
that is true. Yeah.
But I don't like somebody criticize because I've had that before, and to me, I feel like it's like it can be brutal. Don't you ever like saying flaws and stuff. Like I want to feel like I'm the most beautiful
that
woman
you and encourage me, or say words of affirmation to me, like not like, oh yeah, you really do need to lose weight. You see that fat on the side, like that's hurtful.
Constructive way, like when you say it in a non-constructive way, right? You coming at me, like
exactly.
So
it's a difference when you be like, come on, babe, let's go work out, let's get the bites in, and make it fun. But when you saying like, take that chicken off your plate, that's the carbs, maybe a little salad. Like I don't know, this is how you say things to me. This is how you say things to me. I think we all got to be careful of how we say, because we can hurt people's feelings. Like, all right, I know I gained a few pounds, but be easy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Just say it to me in a constructive type of way. Like you said, let's go for a bike ride. Let's go for a walk. Like
exactly.
Like okay, so what's yours? Because it gives you the answer now. Because those were the 7 questions we answered. So you want to go first with mine?
You go first.
Yours comes out to acts of service. Acts of service. It says, as someone whose love language is acts of service, you find it most attractive when your significant other shows you that you two are a team. Whether that's helping out with chores, helping you plan a vacation, what have you. Having them offer to help out always reminds you that you are loved. Your pet peeves are when people are flaky and lack follow through. You want to be with someone reliable, responsible, and loyal, a real team player.
And that is me.
And what's mine?
Yours is words of affirmation. So you said you had 2, right?
Mine is definitely words of affirmation and acts of service. Yeah. So what does the words of affirmation say?
So are any spoken or written words that confirm support, you love support, uplifting you with other persons in a positive manner. Words of affirmation is just one of your 5 love languages. Like you said, is acts of love as well, which are just ways of giving and receiving love in a relationship. That is you.
Absolutely. I'm definitely about affirmations and confirming that, okay, you are here to support me. You do love me. Like, okay.
Definitely.
So when someone doesn't show that, it's like, oh, okay,
Right. When I don't see no appreciation or just little things. Good morning. You looking beautiful, baby, without no makeup on. You like for real, babe?
Yes, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like little things like that. You don't know how that'll brighten up our day. Or, you know, I can see with a lot of relationships nowadays, you don't even say good morning to your partner. You know, we just got to remember to give those words of affirmation to our partners. And I'm speaking for myself as well. Like, you did a good job, babe. Oh, really? Congratulations. Let's go celebrate. Like little things like that build us up. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's so important. I think this show was so important just to let us know when we're in relationship, in single, in friends, that we need to learn each other love languages, because we all don't speak the same love language, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But we just have to be respectful and show our partners that, you know, we hear you, we see you, we love you, we care about you. You know what I'm saying?
And like somebody commented on our post, like, because your love language is it's not gifts. Your love language,
mine's?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's is acts of service.
Yes, acts of service. I couldn't remember the phrase. Acts of service. Like, just because yours is acts of service, a lot of people impose that because that's yours. You might feel like, okay, you might give me acts of service, and I really don't give a damn about that.
Exactly.
So you have to figure out, like, that's not my love language, so I may not appreciate it as much as you. So I just think, like, we have to learn each other's love language to know, like, to coexist with each other and to be friends, to be lovers, to be in a relationship.
Now, question, do you feel like when we do learn our partner's love language, do you feel like relationships will run a little smoother? Do you think it'll be more or less arguments, or do you think that ain't gonna work? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think it's an impact learning your partner's love language, learning your friend's love language?
Absolutely.
I think so too. I was dating
this guy years ago, and I just remember every little thing. Like, I remember he used to just criticize, like, all the time. And I remember him telling me, like, I don't know, like, I remember him just saying to me, like, I don't know why I'm always so unhappy. Like, I feel like he always tried to make me unhappy, and I love to smile. I love to laugh. I love a sense of humor. And I just remember him saying, like, to himself and to me, like, I don't know why I'm always unhappy. Like, I don't know why I want to make everybody around me unhappy. And it's just like, he didn't even know, like, I don't know what his love language was or whatever, but I just feel like he didn't even know what mine was.
What made him happy?
Yeah, I just feel like some people,
because he did not make himself happy first, right?
Yeah, maybe that's probably what it is. Like, his like, you know, love languages, like, to even know what mine was. But he would do things to just make me upset, like, for no reason. It was just like he would try to do things where I would get pissed off. It was almost like he was making an effort. So it's like, I don't want to be with that. Like, you want to be able to, but like you said, I think that makes a relationship go smoothly when you know each other's love language and you learn it and you implement it.
Right. And you implement, that's the key word. You implement it. You put action to the words, like, not just tell me I know your love language, but show me that you know my love language. I want to show my mate that I know their love language. And that, for me, I am working on that within myself. I swear, like, you know, when I do get married, I really want to make sure that my partner feels that. And I want to make sure that my partner knows my love language, because sometimes we'll get into relationships and we don't communicate that to our partners. They don't know how they gonna show us, you know, when they don't know our love language. So it's important to converse with your partner and let them know, listen, you know, I love gifts. You know, it don't got to be real expensive, but I just love, like, little sentimental things. You know, I love stuff like that. I love when you acknowledge me when I come in the room, babe, you beautiful today. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you got to show your partner, tell your partner, so that they know. They're not going to know if you don't tell them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? You know, like, look at my, like, what shoes I wear, like, what size I wear, or my favorite cookies, like, stuff like that. Acts of service. I love that. And like you said, I love affirmation, acts of service. Like, to me, acts of service is kind of like an affirmation, like, because you actually taking the time to know what I love, to know what I like, and it affirms.
To listen.
Yeah, and it affirms your love for me, because that takes time. If you don't care about somebody, you're not gonna want to learn what things they like, what acts of service they want.
Exactly.
Okay,
Thank you.
in the building. Energy.
Welcome, G. That's G.
Who?
Yes, G.
Energy.
Energy.
We got
G.
energy.
We call him G. But yeah,
Hey,
so
you are very pretty. We might need you on Let's Make a Match.
whatever. We gotta get back. We gotta get back to that.
Yes.
Let's make a match.
Contact me.
Yeah, contact me. Your mom, a man that consistently criticizes is toxic, yes, and insecure, and they should be on the list of deal breakers. Exactly, I agree. You gotta go. If you always, telling me what I'm doing wrong or how I'm not looking right, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go and try to, building me up and helping me get to where you think I should be. Then you gotta go. So I encourage everybody to learn your love language. It's so important. And
learn your partner's love language so you can
learn. Yeah. Exactly. And if y'all never read the book 5 Love Languages, it's 2 books out. Go get the book. I think his last name is Chapman. Book
Gary, I think Dr. Gary Chapman.
Yep. So good. The books are so good. I learned so much. And then you know how you got to do a refresher. Because, I've been single for a few years. So now I get the refresher now that I'm dating and I'm out there and I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying? I need a refresher. And I read it over the weekend. I'm like, wow, I got to start getting, you know what I'm saying? Catering and just learning my partner's love language.
And it's nice to take the test with your partner too. Like,
yes, definitely.
I might know but let's confirm.
That's a cute little date night. Let's take the test, babe. That's cute.
And you can kind of like implement that. Like, even if you're not already, like, it'll be like, okay, let me double down on this.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So true. So I encourage you guys to pick up the book if y'all haven't read it. It's really good. Thank you guys in the chat room. We asked earlier for you guys to come on. We wanted somebody to come on live with us, maybe next week. To talk about your love. A lot of people like, I'm nervous. Like, I don't want to
be really nervous. Yes, they be thinking like this is like primetime TV.
Right. Primetime TV. Soon though.
But next time we'll put the link in the chat so they can just click on it and then they'll end up.
And then we can pull them in
the screen. And then they can tell us. So what's your final thought?
So my final thought is when E brought this to me about the love language stuff, like, yo, that's so dope. Did you read the books? And she was like, no, but we've been talking about it. I said, because that's so important for us to know, to learn our love languages. So I'm just saying, for me, when I speak to you guys out there, I'm speaking to myself. Learn your love language and learn your partner's love language. It will change the whole dynamic of your relationship. Trust me, I've been there. I read it years ago when I was in my last previous relationship, and it helped. You just got to maintain it. You just got to stay on course and don't change up. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So, continue to love on your partner, your friends, and learn their languages and be respectful. And when you have respect for your partner, your friends, then all of that should come easily. So that's my final thought. E?
Mine is along the same lines as what you just said. Like, I just think, like, learn your partners, learn your friends, even your business partners, your customers, your clients. Know their love language to be able to coexist in this world. No matter who you deal with, we all have certain likes. But I just think if you tune in, you'll know without even having to do the whole questionnaire or anything.
That's so true.
You're going to know what this person, like, okay, that's not their love language. Mine may be quality time or acts of service or whatever, but theirs may be,
physical touch.
Exactly.
That's one.
So as I'm giving them something, like, here, take this little cupcake, like with you, because you do baked goods. It's like, here, and then you just give them like a little hug with the cupcake.
Right.
Thank you for business, and then and they'll probably like, oh my gosh, she's so personable. Like, they'll love they'll keep that up,
and they'll remember that.
Yeah. So I think like that's an enjoyable way, and just being able to coexist in this world with each other, family, friends, lovers, everyone.
Yes.
Learn each other's love language.
Love languages. 5 love languages. Learn it, guys. It will help you. Trust. Good show.
Yes.
Thank you guys, everybody in the chat room for taking time. I see my sisters are in the building. I love you guys for your support. Your mom is always there. G, everybody that's in our Facebook Live. I'm not on, but thank you guys for joining in and just coming and chill with us.
Give everybody
yes
of my jacket. Wait, do you see the E?
Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, I didn't see the E.
Do you see what this says?
What it say?
Hello. I'm
Hello.
Black Girl Magic.
Oh. Yes. Wait a minute. Do you make these?
Excuse me. I put all of this together.
You play too much. I'm not doing this with you. My co-host is so talented. Yes, Afro Black woman. Yes. What do it say on the top, E?
This is like, wait. This is the chakras. Chakras, and it says goodbye. It says good vibes.
Good vibes.
Chakras lines up.
I need that jacket.
With an afro? Wait, but do you see her with an afro?
Yes, I see it. I love it. Is that affirmations on her body? What's on the body? Is it words of affirmations?
It's basically chakras. It's letting you know, like, I'm in tune.
Okay.
I'm in tune. It's like your chakras, your heart chakra. Like, it's all lines up, letting you know.
I need one.
I'm zen.
I'm zen. My energy is good. My cousin says she needs one. We need one. I need it. We dead serious. Are you selling them?
The
jacket.
The patches. I put this on. Like,
you should start making
all of these. I did the silver buttons.
So listen, if I give you a jean jacket, I will
hook that up.
Okay. I want to eat like yours. I want the same exact one.
Yes, wait.
All right, I'm gonna break. And can you tell the viewers how much would you charge or something like that if we give you our jean jacket?
I just have the patches that I sell on my website, but I never.
But you should stop playing.
And that's a lot of work sewing jackets.
Well, I want one. I'll need. Are you gonna do it for your co-host?
I can put any patch on the back. Let me know because I gotta connect. Let me know what
I love it.
Patch. I'll find it and I will get the patch and sew it on the back. Let me know.
Right. Wait, stand. Let me see how short the jean jacket is. Let me see. Stand up.
Wait, let me.
Yeah,
it has ruffles. This is
okay. Okay, cute. Oh, Fashion Nova. Cute. Yes. I love that. Okay. Oh, yes. The ruffles in the back. Okay. I got it. I want you to make me and my cousin one. I'm going to get me and my cousin a jean jacket. I have a few here too.
Your cousin want one.
She just said I need it. I need one. I need patches.
Oh, Monique. Hey, Monique. Yes.
Okay. She said I need patches. And I want you to do. And my cousin Bert. Oh, wait. Shh. We talk after. All right. Thank you for joining us, guys. We heart you so much. Next Sunday, same time, same show. We love you. I love you, co-host.
And smash that like button and comment.
Smash it. Like the show right now, guys. Leave a comment if you like our talk we had today about the 5 love languages. Please like it, comment. We love you. Next Friday, 5 p.m. Peace.